Greetings dear ham radio operators. This is Victor Uniform 3 India Zulu Delta. In this video I'm going to show you how to make 50 ohm RF dummy load for testing your RF amplifier output power. A dummy load is basically a fake antenna. Instead of transmitting RF energy into an antenna, we connect the transmitter to a load that looks electrically like the antenna. For making this dummy load we need 44 2 watts 2.2 kilo ohms resistors. Connecting 44 2.2 kilo ohms resistors in parallel, we get 50 ohms resistance. For connecting this load to transceiver, I'm using a BNC female panel mount connector. This copper-clad PCB is used for making base of the dummy load. And also need these tools for measuring and marking the dimensions. Measure the diameter of the 2 watts resistor using the Vernier caliper scale. We got 4.5 mm diameter on scale, but I'm taking 5 mm as diameter. We using 44 resistors, so 5 mm into 44 is equal to 22 cm total length, then converting to circle diameter we get 7 cm. Take the radius of the circle 3.5 cm using divider tool. Draw the outline of the circle onto the copper-clad PCB. This dummy load requires 2 circles. Mark the lines to the PCB, and cut using hacksaw blade. Using sandpaper wheel connected on power drill, remove the excess portion of the PCB to get the circle. Now we got 7 cm diameter circles of PCB. Next drill holes onto the circles to connect the BNC connector and wire. For making the holes, I'm using step drill bit. Next, connect the BNC connector to the circle. Connect a piece of wire to the center shaft of the BNC connector using soldering iron. Remove the excess portion of the wire using wire cutter. Attach the other PCB circle through the soldered wire. Cut small portion of the 2.2 kilo ohms resistors from the strip and solder the resistor legs to the both circles. Now we connected one resistor to the both circles. Following this procedure, connect all 44 resistors to the PCB circles. I soldered all resistors to the PCB, and left a small gap for air circulation. Solder the remaining wire to the PCB. Now the making procedure of the dummy load is completed. Measure the resistance of the dummy load using multimeter. The meter showing 50 ohms resistance that makes this dummy load is suitable to test ham radio power amplifier. For testing this dummy load, I'm using my homemade modular BitX40 SSB transceiver. I interconnected all the sections of the transceiver module by module, instead of a single PCB. Soon I'm going to upload detailed video about making this modular BitX40. This is my homemade SWR meter, capable to working frequency range of HF to UHF. I uploaded the video on my YouTube channel about making this SWR meter. Connect SWR meter and dummy load to the transceiver using patch cable. I'm using 12 volts 20 ampere SMPS for powering the transceiver. I turn on the BitX40 SSB transceiver. First, the SWR meter switch positioned on forward deflection. Press the PTT of the transceiver and speak to microphone. Adjust the calibration knob to get the maximum deflection on the meter scale. And switch to reverse mode. Now we get zero deflection. That means all the RF energy converted to heat by this dummy load. After removing the dummy load, you can see in the reverse mode meter needle deflecting extremely high, indicating very high SWR. Now I connected my homebrewed 100 watts RF linear amplifier to the dummy load. See the meter deflection showing on input watts and output watts. The dummy load is handling 100 watts power for a short time. You can also use old incandescent light bulb as dummy load, but this load not give 50 ohms resistance, but can use for the RF output visual indication. I hope you like this RF dummy load making video. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the bell icon. Keep building, keep experimenting. See you on the next video. Till then, bye in 73.